We're back. I'm Bruce Lash, complexity theorist, massage therapist, and herbalist. We are here today at the Dahaba Restaurant and Marketplace in Tempe, Arizona. We'll talk a little bit about spices today. How many of us remember the old rhyme when we were kids? In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue to find this land for me and you. I got the year right. It was 1492, and it was Columbus, and he did sail. After that, his story gets a little shaky. He wasn't looking for this land for me and you. He was looking for a spice route to the Indies. I remember hearing the story when I was a kid and thinking he was a culinary wizard, he was a chef, and he wanted just the right bouquet for his food, which, by the way, you can do with these spices. They're wonderful. But really, what was the point? Do you sail all over the world for that? Actually, as it turned out, the spice trade of that day and from antiquity was kind of like the oil trade today. That was their big income. They didn't have the modern food preservatives. They didn't have refrigeration. They didn't have the things that we do today. So up until that stuff all showed up, it was all spices. Was used for medicinal purposes. Spices were used for food preparation as a food preservative. So that was the big market of the day. Now we see this archaeologically too. They're still trying to figure out who the Queen of Sheba really was, who came to see Solomon. But all the indications seem to say that she followed the spice routes. So this goes back a long time. Remember the story from the birth of Jesus of Nazareth? Wise men from the east came bringing gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Frankincense is still used today. It's called boswellia. Myrrh, the term for that, is Commiphora malmal. Those are commonly used. The extracts are used for respiratory conditions. So the things that worked then still work today. Now, as we look around the plaza today, we find all kinds of things that are imported from India and from different places. There's all kinds of different spices. There we have cinnamon, paprika, ginger, which is really good for GI tract issues. Cinnamon is really good for inflammation. It's an inflammation modulator. But we're coming up on a personal favorite of mine. Take a look over here, and Mr. Ravine, our gracious host today, you'll notice he's got everything all labeled and what these various spices do. Personal favorite of mine, we have turmeric. Now, there's a lot of conflicting information. Some people say different things about turmeric, but one of the things they've discovered is that turmeric prevents the buildup of beta amyloid plaques. Okay, what does that mean? All right, beta amyloid plaques, the buildup of those breaks down astrocytes and glial cells in your brain. And as those cells die, you actually lose brain tissue. That's what leads to dementia and Alzheimer's. This prevents those buildups. So many areas in India seem to have lower levels and lower population distribution amounts of Alzheimer's. Another one about turmeric is that it has been shown to decrease a cytokine called interleukin-6. Interleukin-6 is an indication of chronic inflammation. And that, for the more professional among us, if you want to look it up, it's on PubMed. There's a lot of research saying that interleukin-6 is significant in heart disease. So, instead of ordering all of our food through speakers all the time, maybe we could come to a place like this, meet some wonderful folks. I've met some great friends here, and maybe improve our health with just doing some of these simple spices that have been known for centuries. Keep one thing in mind though. If your doctor has you on heart medication or something, don't go flush the heart medication down the toilet and say, oh, I'm just going to use turmeric. No, don't do that. Let your doctor know what you're doing, what nutritional changes you're making to your diet, and we'll see you next time.